Holy balls. What is up? We are live. I am your host. I am the paragon of virtue. I am still Lou Betcha, but my administrative assistant, the desk of Lou Betcha, implores you to go follow him on the Twitter. We are back. UFC AC. I am joined by one of my favorite fucking people in the space, an underrated dude, even though he doesn't want me to say that. My guy Finesse the books, kills it like me. I mean, I do it in soccer. He does it in 3 or 4 other sports. My dude Finesse books. What is up? Welcome to the show. Props to consider. UFC AC. How you feeling, brother?
I love it. I feel good, Lou. I feel good. I feel great. Dare I say I feel great. Shout out to Lou. Shout out to Lou's desk. Shout out to Lou's assistant. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful time. UFC Atlantic City. I'm excited, Lou. Thank you for having me. I've told you this privately, but our first interactions were as me just being a viewer. You know what I'm saying? I think you've been doing this show like a year, a little over a year.
I don't know. I'm old as shit. I can't tell.
And I've been watching. So I was a fan of you, fan of Monk before anything. So, Mama, we made it, right? We live with Lou Betcha, talking UFC. So, yeah, thank you for having me, and let's talk some fights.
Yeah, our chat's popping. Like, we got people. There will be blood. He's a fan of yours. Juicy Q, the king of BetMGM props. That's me saying we got my guy Glenn. We got Jared Curry, one of my favorite people. Mushroom, this fucking maniac who I'm going to see this weekend in AC. He said Finesse is Illinois winning tonight. I don't know why he's asking him. You want to talk? No, Finesse said he don't bet college teams. I asked him.
Bad kids.
I don't know why. By the way, I don't know why Mushroom Man asking me. I have like a massive bet on Illinois team total over 71.5. I put in Monday. It's 72.5. I still like it. That's a great game, dude. Great fucking game. And the Becca from the DFS show last night, Pup Sports. Thank you guys so much. So if you never watched the show, look, man, we ain't Lambo show. I run a different show. We're breaking down 3 fights for props. We're going to talk about the main event. And then we're going to end with a flourish, my favorite bet, the Yam Bag special. I'm very excited to see Finesse things to get kicked in the sack. But I will ask my friend Finesse, because I know his 3 fights. Let's keep the Petro fight for last, because that's the one we have in common.
Gotcha.
What was your first fight to prop to consider, and then maybe bet this UFC Atlantic City card, brother?
Yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna start a little slow. We're gonna work up to the spicy stuff. We're gonna start a little slow. Plus 200 is not nothing crazy, but if
we ain't got no rules here.
Yeah, if we cash in at the window, plus 200 is plus 200. So we're gonna go to the Ebo Aslan fight. Fighting Anton Turkos. Obviously, I like Ebo as a side here, but this ain't a money line show. This is a prop show, right? So I'm gonna give you guys 2, right? A little kind of hedge on one another. The lines
Both props are fine.
Yeah, the props are similar, right? If you look at Ebo round 1 is plus 175, Ebo KO round 1 is plus 200, so not a big difference there. But I'm greedy, Lou. You know how it is. I'm greedy, so I'm gonna take Ebo.
We're trying to get that money.
We're trying to get that money every day. So we're gonna take Ebo. Let me make sure make sure it's correct. I'm gonna take Ebo round 1 KO plus 200 and Ebo round 2 KO at plus 900 on FanDuel. So I think round 2 KO is relatively live. Obviously, a lot is being made about Ebo's gas tank and all of that stuff. On the Anton side, I just, how can you not hate the Pleasure Man, right? I hate everything about him. I hate his face. I hate the way he fights. I hate everything he does, right? He's a cocky motherfucker too, and it's so yeah. I don't think he's UFC level. Every single fight he's been in, he's getting hurt, wobbled, rocked all over the place. Obviously, these guys fought, I think it was at this point 2.5 years ago. Ebo, I dominated that fight for 7-8 minutes and then completely gasses. We've seen some evolution in Ebo's game. He's taking shit a lot slower, being a lot more calculated in there. Obviously, knowing, maybe my gas tank is not the best. But he got to be out for some revenge, right? Ebo, Anton, and I mentioned I like round 2 specifically too, especially at that price. 1, because Ebo's taking it a little bit slower, like I said. And 2, Anton's not that good, but he's pretty tough. You know what I'm saying? We've seen him eat some absolute bombs. Some he hasn't come back from. Some he's been able to kind of weather. So the mixture of Ebo kind of taking it slow. But, Anton isn't surviving Ebo's storm, I don't think, for too long. So Anton can take punishment, but Ebo don't dish punishment. Ebo dishes death. You know what I'm saying? So he touches you and it's goodbye. So he got to be out looking for revenge after that loss. There was some hostility entering that fight too between these two guys. So got to think obviously he got finished, wanting to come back. I think Ebo absolutely deads Anton within 10 minutes. I think the plus 200 cash in round 1 is more likely. But I think round 2 is very, very live. So I don't think Anton can take Ebo's best shots. And I think that's what he gets him. Ebo's leg kicks are devastating too. So using that to set up some of the boxing. I like Ebo. I like Ebo to do it within 10 minutes. Absolutely dead the Pleasure Man. And then Pleasure Man go bye-bye. Get ready to speak PFL, buddy.
So you got round 1, round 2, but also like temper your units. I am like so tempted to Iron Sheik the shit out of this right now. Like the Pleasure Man worse than the Raisin Balls Virgil.
He's the worst.
Yeah, like I like the round 2 look, dude. I really do. And like my favorite argument this week was, oh well, they fought already, right? Like okay, so let's just bet the same result. Like it's dumb.
Yeah.
So Monk, my partner in crime, hours later when we do the show, Monk, I don't know if you know this, Monk, no fan of the Pleasure Man.
Yeah, how can you be?
No, he is no fan. So all right, I'll go to so just so you know, my plus 1100 is my lowest prop I'm giving on the show until the main event.
I gotta step my shit up then.
Nate Lan Weir by split decision at plus 1100. And look, then the lines come down a lot. Like a lot of money's coming in on Lan Weir. Look, man, there's 2 factors here. Is that Amers is coming off like a great win against Bajuka, like where he finally was like, I'm not fucking with the judges. Like, I'm just going to come out and be great. But I can't discount that like Amers historically does not fight a style the judges likes. Like he won the fight against Jack Jenkins. He 1,000,000% beat Jack Jenkins, but he didn't. But he fights this weird style that's like optically unpleasing to the judges. And like Nate Lan Weir is not technical, but he's literally all optics. So I feel like there's going to be situations in this fight where Lan Weir is taken down immediately and Embers does nothing. And then Lan Weir lands like 5 blows down the round. And like the judges are like, and we're going to get some weird fucking shit. And like, I can't stress enough, this is a card that's not in the Apex. If you look historically at like this Nashville card, the Jacksonville cards, you get way more split decisions and wonky shit than usual with live crowds. So Lan Weir by split at plus 1100 is bonkers for a guy that I also think wins the 3rd round at a pretty high clip just by going for broke and throwing nonsense. So, and the lines come down, but anyway, that's my first prop to consider. I am round robining everything the fuck I'm doing, by the way, but all right, what is your second prop? I believe it involves I can't even read my own fucking handwriting now, dude. God damn it.
The zombie, Reese Mcke.
Let's go. Let's go, dude.
And yeah, I love that look. I like the overs in that fight in the Nate the Train fight, so I love that. I'm definitely telling that. Yeah, so Lou, these bets are kind of easy for me, right? Really self-explanatory in my opinion. Say it again.
2-3.
2-3. Reese Mcke round 2 plus 750. Reese Mcke round 3 plus 1,000 on FanDuel. I think this should be fairly popular in my opinion if you watch tape, if you do any kind of research. Chitty, obviously cardio is a huge question mark in my opinion. Chitty is very dangerous, very skilled on the feet. I'm not taking anything away from it. Very dangerous with the kicks, very dangerous with the boxing combinations, dangerous in the clinch as well. So extremely dangerous fighter. But when cardio is a question, moving down to 70 is a question. The man has literally talked about wanting to die last time he tried to make 170. I think he said my insides were eating themselves. I don't know if that's good, Lou. I don't know if that's necessarily good.
It's a bad base for MMA for sure.
A bad base for MMA, bad base for cutting weight. So yeah, that's not good. And on the flip side, I don't think Reese Mcke is special. I think he's talented. I think he's a good striker. I think he has above average jiu-jitsu. I think he's dangerous too. But the man is tough as motherfucking nails. Obviously that's not the best trait you want. Oh, the man is tough, but he is a literal zombie. We've seen him take so much damage throughout his UFC career, his short-lived UFC career already. Obviously got finished by Hamzat, very tough fucking hey, he's a UFC debut fight. Hamzat, obviously that's not an ideal situation. Just went the distance with Angelusa. Had Angelusa on the ropes many times in that fight. Almost got him out of there.
He was
He was
running
running away
from Mcke,
Yes,
dude.
he was running away. So I don't think Chitty's even going to look as good as Angelusa did after 6-7 minutes of this fight. So it's a perfect storm in my opinion, Lou. Dropping down to 70, cardio was already a question mark. Reese McKee is going to have to walk through some fire for sure. I think he will, and I think he gets it done in round 2. I think the round 3 cashes. I really do the plus 1,000, but we're gonna play round 2, round 3. I think he's equally as live to sub or knock his ass out. So we just playing the rounds. Round 2 plus 750, round 3 plus 1,000.
I love it, dude. I have a track bet on McKee because it's the line moving so much.
I'm playing McKee too as well, money line.
But let's be honest, this fight's probably not going to happen. I have a feeling at the weigh-in,
I fucking hope it does.
I just never been. I'll break down the Chitty fight later. I did a couple shows last night. He's kind of whatever he is. But all right. So Finesse and I both have the Petro fight. I'm going to save that. If anybody that's watching the show knows, yeah, I'm biased. I'm a truther. I'm a Philly guy. So let's talk about fucking Algio. And so I'm not going to break this fight down right now. Kyle Nelson fucking stinks, dude. Beating Blake Builder, cool. Beating Padilla, that might be it. Like, it's going to be like a great win, but he like lulled him in and like hypnotized him. He needed a headbutt to get a draw against a guy who hadn't fought in 4 years.
Career resurgence, Lou.
Okay, Algio. So anybody that knows me, Finesse, I don't even know if you know this. So his trainer, his coach, Eric Carner, I graduated high school with him. Carner's a motherfucking badass. I've been to that gym to visit. Look, for whatever bravado I show on here, I know I can fucking fight. I'm an old man that can fucking fight. I don't fuck with these dudes. This is their gym is best of the best. Like,
Yep.
I'm a pussy. These guys are badasses, dude. I have friends that went into this gym. Nook Tai. Dude, Carner's a motherfucking badass. He only trains really good people. Algio is a motherfucking badass. He will never be finished. He will never die. I don't know how he lost to Ramos. He got taken down 38 times. Still a close fight. Dude, he is going to be in Kyle Nelson's fucking face. This isn't going to be like, 35 strikes. No. So for the fucking culture, Algio, no method. Round 3 is plus 1250. I favor the sub. Algio's going to fuck this fucking dude up, dude. He's going to fuck up Kyle Nelson. Canada, sorry, Gordo. Canada is terrible. You're the worst. Except for Aubin Mercier. That dude's rad. Love watching fucking Canadian gangster. But the rest of these Canadians, you suck. The worst. Whatever. I have no Canadian followers here. I don't care. You stink. I think Algio fucks him up. And everybody's like, oh man, Nelson can initiate grappling. Well, when has he? And also, if he does, dude, Algio gets up from every takedown. And last but not least, sorry, now I'm just capping the fight, period.
You're good. You're preaching.
Finesse, what's Nelson's best win? Padilla?
Maybe recently, yeah.
Algio beat Joe Anderson Brito.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't die. What the fuck is Kyle Nelson going to do to him? Let's go, Algio fucking season. And weirdly, Clint, for the first fucking time in Clint's life, bet a Philly guy. Here we go. Mushroom knows. Mushroom made me like the secondary Philly guy. Mushroom fucking knows. He's king of Prussia. We're granting him Philly. Let's go, fucking Philly. All right. Last prop that we both have. I don't know your prop, but we both have a prop on Petroski and Malkoon. So go ahead, my friend.
Yeah. So I'm being 100% honest, right? I don't know exactly how
I
long
want you to lie.
I I don't. I'll lie to you if you want me to, Lou. I don't know exactly 100% how I'm gonna attack it. I know what side I'm on. I'm gonna be on the Petroski side. You know, I'm saying the money line show. This is a prop show, right? But if Petroski's plus 200, that means the finishing prop is gonna be juicy, right? Now, I do think if Petroski gets this done and cashes a bet, I think he has to get his work done early. There's been a lot of questions
Let's
throughout the
go.
week that I've had to hear
Let's go.
about cardio, right? I think Petroski is just one of those guys that it looks worse than it is. I've seen him fight very hard in round threes, looking gassed, in round twos and beginning of round threes. But grappling, I think, is the most cardio intensive thing you can do, and he is grappling his ass off in some round threes. In a GM3 round three, I think he cracked him in round two in that fight, and then GM3 kind of starts putting on him around three, but he's still winning the grappling exchanges versus GM3 in that fight. I've seen him many times fight hard in round three. So he's a guy that pushes through, will continue to fight for your money. But I think, like I said, I think if he gets the job done, I think it's early on. So, again, I don't know if I just want to play because these are juicy by itself, right? Petroski, first of all, I'm shocked his KO is better than his sub. I thought it'd be the other way around, but Petroski KO is plus 850, right? If you want to get greedy and do, Petroski round one KOs plus 2,000. Petroski round two KOs plus 2,800. So that's kind of where I'm going right there. It's either going to be me playing round one, round two, or getting greedy KO round. But I think he can sub him too. I really do. Obviously, Jacob Malkoon has fought some tough guys, and all of that good stuff. But I don't rate his finishing ability. I think Andre Petroski has more finishing upside. I think he has much better jiu-jitsu. And I think he can use that in a variety of different ways, whether that's to attack from the bottom or from top, or that's to use his jiu-jitsu to get up. Malkoon is going to put him on his back. He's going to shoot that little fucking single up against the cage, trip, boom. Petrosi's going to be on his back. Petrosi's going to get up. I think as long as for every second that Petrosi's not on his back, Malkoon's going to be in fucking danger, right? Malkoon throws a jab on the feet, and then he shoots for the fucking single. That's really all the danger he presents on the feet. A really crispy jab. Malkoon is tough, and Malkoon is going to fight hard as fuck for 15 minutes. So, like I said, he's faced some good guys. I don't think Malkoon is a bum. I backed him very heavily in the Cody Brundage fight. Shout out to Cody Brundage for being a fucking bitch. I'll say that to his face, too.
Fuck you!
To his face.
Hey!
I'll say it right there. Hey,
You!
Cody, I don't give a fuck. I'll get
All
fucked
by
up.
design. All
You're
by
a puss.
design, bitch.
Obviously, I watched that fight again.
Father's plan.
I watched that fight again because of tape study, and him just like he's sitting down and he's just like, nah. He just goes like that, like, nah.
I told him to do all of this. Father's plan, son.
Come on. But yeah, that's really it. I think Petroski is the much more dangerous fighter on the feet and on the ground. Petroski, I think, he's not an elite striker, right? He's not technical, but he can fucking crack. I think his timing is a little weird on the feet, can throw some guys off. He can crack. We've seen him drop guys, we've seen him hurt almost every guy that he's in there with. So I think the money line is wide. I'm going to be on Petroski money line, but I like the pokes at round one, round two. So that's what I'll be on.
Okay, I didn't know you were going to say all that. Yeah, my pick was Petroski round one KO. I think he knocks the fuck out of. I think this line's crazy. It's weird that people think that like, oh, cool, Malcolm is just gonna like take him down and like. And the last time Malkoon fight, I'm like, how are you parlaying a minus 500 guy that has no finishing equity, dude? Petroski, you know who's taking, what Malkoon's takedown defense is? It's 0. And only 2 guys have tried to take him down. Brendan Allen took him down. Cody Brundage
right away.
Cody Brundage ran into him and took him down.
Yep.
If Petroski wants to take him down, he can. He can get reversals on the feet. It's Petroski who knows how to punch against like these African arms, whatever. Like, dude, he has like T-Rex arms, dude. Like, their reach is the same, allegedly. Dude, Petroski can hit. I think Petroski trains at a good camp. I'm biased, dude. Like, I get it. Dude, Petroski's one of those dudes, like, look, so I have a tracked bet on this fight. I have plus 3.5, minus 155 for Petroski. I think he wins one of the first 2 rounds at a high clip. This thing hits the 3rd round. It's probably not. Malkoon was just dragged on him. But like, dude, Malkoun has no finishing. Like, he's no guts for like finishes. Dude, fucking Nick Maximoff had one leg, and he's like, "I am going to take you down, and we're gonna fight for 15 minutes."
Yeah,
He's like,
dumb as hell.
and Maximoff's like, "Could you finish?" Like, I mean, I would prefer if you
I want to go home.
Like,
yeah,
I would like to not fight. Like, my leg is dead, and he's like, "Nope, I'm just gonna like." And I know it's not. I don't like MMA math, but like, dude, Malkoun's like, "Fuck you." To Maximoff, like, ran through him, like, fucked him up. And I think Malkoun, like, dude, or Maximoff, or whatever, all these fucking ass. Petroski's home field, dude. He's gonna be like, all right, dude. I think Petroski, like, if he gets on top, is actually gonna rain down fists. Where, like, let's say it gets reversed after a minute of him throwing punches. Cool. Malkoun had 3 minutes of control. Did squatta. And now Malkoun, is going to worry about, like, oh, did I hit him in the back of the head? Petra could be like, my head. My head. But, dude, I think the round one for Petra is crazy. KO 20-1, dude.
Yeah. Lou, a couple more things I wanted to mention, too, and then obviously...
Can I just promote my friend Big Steve? Big Steve, sign up for Big Steve's Discord. While your boy Lou is, like, in whatever... I love Big Steve. I respect Big Steve. I'm in there with a bunch of like I am like not an asshole compared to everybody in his Discord. It's wild. A wild thing for me to think. Big Steve's the fucking best. Whatever you pay for his Discord, so worth it. And you get all my fucking soccer shit, which like I'm actually a real capper in soccer. Like, sign up for Big Steve's Discord, guys. So worth it for the price. No matter what asshole shit he says to me, so worth it. What do you got, my friend? Sorry.
Yeah, no, shout out to Big Steve. I'm a fan of his content as well. Yeah, you mentioned a couple things too in terms of like how judges fucking spit on control time right now. It's just like they don't give a fuck about control time. And Malkoun is not dangerous at all, even on top. He's very much positioned over submission or looking to transition anything. So judges don't like that shit. So you mentioned around 3 and stuff like that. I don't worry too much. If this fight goes as a decision, I think Petroski's still very live. I think he can win one moment around and kind of work around all that Malkoun cage fucking and single leg fucking and all of that shit. So yeah, 100% agree. Malkoun is a jab and a single. Petroski is not Razak Al Hassan. He's not gonna lay on his fucking back 15 minutes and not do a damn thing. Malkoun's gonna be in a lot of danger this fight. So plus 200 on the money line and these props way too fucking wide.
Let me ask you a question.
What's up?
If we have to reassign this Mamba nickname, like he stole Kobe's fucking nickname, who in the UFC is best to be the Black Mamba?
Just because I love this guy so much and I'm a huge fan of his and he's made me a lot of money, I'm gonna go with Joshua Van. That motherfucker is a dog. Let's go Joshua Van. That's a really bad answer, but that's top of my head.
That's a great answer, dude.
Give me the Van.
He just got his fight. I know he just got his fight like canceled.
Yeah,
dude, that'd be. I'm here for him being the new Black.
Everybody calling his name, Jake Hadley. Everybody calling his name, not signing the fucking dotted line. It's crazy.
I'm here for Van. All right, hey, you heard it here on this show, fucking first. Josh Fan, we got to tag him. Josh Fan, we are the ones suggesting it. Be the new Black fucking Mamba, dude.
Just steal that fucking nickname.
Well, not steal it. Kobe be happy. The way he fights, Kobe be
from Malkoun. Take it from fucking Malkoun. He is undeserving.
He's fraud bullshit.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Mamba. All right, we are at the main event. We got Aaron Blanchfield, and we got Fioro. I will start this one off first since I feel like
let's get it.
I'm just trying to leave you with this one. So I mean, I'm a Blanchfield fan. So this is on FanDuel. I'm not gonna like really break this one down too much because I feel like everyone in the community is like, it's binary and like Fioro early or Blanchfield. And like, look, I kind of agree. Like people are looking at Blanchfield stats like, she's only landing or not landing. She's going 0 for 11 on takedowns. Like, yeah, but this is a 5-round fight, and she's like female Marab, dude. She's gonna keep doing it. So FanDuel round 3, round 4, round 5 sub plus 550. I think that's good equity here. And I know people, it's going to go the distance and that. Do you know why I think Blanchfield has to get a sub? Because, like, Macy Barber's talking shit, and I think there's, like, a lot of inequity. Like, I don't know that it's a guarantee that the winner of this is the next in line, because we're getting this whole fucking bullshit trilogy, quadrilogy. Look, we just saw this with fucking Moreno and Figueiredo. Like, fucking, what's his face? That's the champ. Like, had to wait 19 years to get a title shot. Pantoja had to wait like fucking forever. Like, dude, a Blanchfield submission win makes her like undeniable. I think a finish here, even on the Fioro side, like undeniable. Like a decision win, like Fioro's decision win against Rose was like and then Blanchfield return serve, and like, look, dude, Talia Santos' takedown even is really good. And she still won because she was just dogging. Because Talia Santos landed squata in that fight because Blanchfield robbed her, was just all over her, like, you're not getting off shit. And I think Blanchfield could do this for 25 minutes. I think she could just completely, whether or not you think Fioro's gassed after 2 rounds, she'll land the 12th. She'll land the 16th. Like, she will. She will eventually land a takedown, and she will just make Fioro, like, she'll close the distance. So I like the round 3, round 4, round 5 sub, plus 550. What do you got, my friend?
I like that. I'm playing that as well. I am on the same side as you. I love that. I think Erin Blanchfield is going to be champion. So if I think Erin Blanchfield is going to be champion, that means I think she's going to win fights like this. Fights against very tough opposition. Some of the fights versus some of the best females in the world, right? If I think she's going to be champion. So I'm kind of on the same page as Lou. I'm playing Erin Blanchfield round 4 at plus 1,200 and Erin Blanchfield round 5 at plus 1,600. Those are DraftKings line. They haven't dropped on FanDuel yet. They're going to be better on FanDuel, so wait for FanDuel. I don't want to dive too much into the cardio and start making assumptions because we just don't know, right, what Manon is going to look like in a round 4, round 5. But I do know what she's looked like in a couple of round 3s. In that Rose fight, she's huffing and puffing in round 3, and Rose kind of starts to put it on her with one hand. Rose broke her hand early in that fight, still kind of putting it on her. I've seen multiple times now Manon still fighting, right? She's not death gassing, you know what I'm saying? But she looking tired as fuck, by the end of these round 3. So, if that trajectory is going that way, we can assume what round 4 and round 5 is going to look like. And on the other side, I've seen Blanchfield be dominant in round 3s, you know what I'm saying? And look still fresh enough to go 10 more minutes, you know what I'm saying? So again, that's all speculation, but yeah, I like Blanchfield round 4, round 5. Like Lou said, these are the game plans and these are the type of fighters I love to back, right? I think Erin Blanchfield is juiced for a reason. Those absolute dogs, those dogs that are relentless with their game plan, they are going to make you fight their fight and they're going to be fucking relentless. Like Marab, I love those kind of fighters. So obviously Manon is the better striker, but, Erin knows what the fuck she got to do in front of her hometown, trying to tee herself up for a title fight. And she knows what that means. She got to get in, make the shit dirty. And like you said, everybody making, Manon's takedown defense or Manon has a better takedown accuracy. I don't give a fuck if she's 5 for 28. Like you said, she's going to get it down. I think she's going to do work when she gets it down. So it's okay. Go 25%. If that means it's 4 for 16, I'm cool with that. I think Erin looks dominant the later this fight goes. So yeah, give me round 4, round 5, plus 1,200, plus 1,600. The Blanchfield 4-5 decision is plus 222. I think that's amazing value.
Great equity.
Yeah, I think that's amazing value. So
look, if she runs train and just wins round 1,
yeah,
what are you gonna do, dude?
Yeah. So yeah, I like Erin. I think future champion. I think she wins this fight, and belt time soon.
I love our chat, dude. There will be blood, by the way, which of course, tremendous name. It's a tough spot. By the way, I mean, let me ask you: do you think the Fioro side has any finishing equity here?
No.
5%? 0? It's just 0%.
Yes.
I don't think so either.
I mean, it's a fight. It's a fight, right? So I'll give you like 2%,
Blanchfield's not losing in the dirty jurors, dude. Ain't no way she's losing in dirty jurors and getting killed. But
how does Manon finish her?
by confusing her with like annoying shit. I don't
Yeah,
know. Not by
Aaron.
fists.
Yeah, Aaron got to break her leg on a weird
Flying toe hold. I don't know, dude.
Yeah,
But we are at my favorite part of the show. If you guys are watching for the first time, we're talking about the Yam Bag special. It's a point deduction. Shame on you for never watching. And this is where I get to let like serious cappers like Finesse the Books, get to break down why they like a ball shot. It doesn't have to be a ball shot. It's funnier that way. And then hacks like me can be like, yep. Like mine, I always write down 2 in case my guest takes mine. But go ahead. What is your Yam Bag special, my friend of friends?
yeah. So this is not my thing, right? I know I'm on a King of the Yam Bag show and all that.
Your reasoning doesn't matter.
But I was right. I got to prepare slightly, right, for my
gonna hit.
So, I got 2 in mind, but I'm gonna go Vicente and Buckley. That's where I'm gonna go.
Love it.
I'm gonna go Vicente Buckley. I think Buckley can be extremely wild with his strikes at times. He like a little smaller, stockier guy. I just see him throwing like a left leg kick right to the fucking sack. You know what I'm saying? And doesn't seem like the smartest guy. Seem a little emotional too. So 1 nut sack shot, 2 nut sack shot. You never know, right? So I think Joaquin Buckley gets a point deducted.
I'm gonna be so less technical than you by putting this up. There's a fight on this card with a guy whose name is the fucking Pleasure Man.
Yeah.
And I'm just telling you right now, all I hope live, because I'll be there, is that he gets kicked in the fucking dick. So here's my special analysis. Pleasure Man Aslan. Pleasure Man kicked in the fucking sack and cannot pleasure us in the crowd. And before, like, on this path, so I know a lot of people that are like, don't remember this. Do you remember this dude, Tetsuya Ishihara?
No.
So he fought, this is UFC Salt Lake City. This is like fucking 15, 18 years ago. And he won. It was like his second fight of the night. And they're like, how are you? Like, goes, where are my bitches? And they're like, who do you want to fight next? He goes, I don't care. Lady on air. Lady whore party. All he cared about was fucking bitches.
I respect it.
I mean, I'm 46. I would take like his scraps. Hey, Ishihara.
His scrap.
Yo, bro. Who's the 9th girl that won't fuck you? Like, lose here.
Yeah, a win is a win, Lou.
He has a room key, bro. So but then the reason I bring this up is the next fight he fought Artem Lobov, and Lobov kicked him in the sack like 7 times, dude. And he didn't fight for forever. His last fight he beat Willie Whoop-Ass Gates, which is like a GOAT nickname. So like he retired from sack shots. I almost feel like that's where this started. Like inherently in my head, I'm like, oh man, all those ball shots, like I should bet that one day. And then here we are. And now you, Mr. Serious Gambler, are now on a show where you're like, this dude's gonna kick the sack.
No, Anton pokes him in the eye, or it's a finger in the butt. One of those two, and that's gonna be the point.
And these are very live.
Yes.
By the way, see, now you're hearing.
No finger is just where's the finger gonna go?
But now you're hearing yourself say it, and you're like, "Oh my god, this is
right." Something. Yeah,
dude, I am the worst. Like and now you're the worst. Like I've made you the worst because now you're like, "Oh man, this is like, dude, think about this, Finesse. You're up like fucking Mcke, and then you get this fight. You're like, fuck. All right, fuck it. I'll bet $20.
I'm betting it. Yeah, I'm betting.
Right, and then you'd be like, come on, finger. Like, come on.
If he puts a finger in his butt, okay, I'm gonna go on Twitter and celebrate a man putting a finger in another man's butt.
I've said this before. I'm like, I know he like I'm not his favorite guy or whatever, but like Lucrative, like when I had him on, this is not the kind of thing he wants to break down. But then he starts breaking it down, and he's like, oh, there's rationale. I'm like, yes, there is, dude. It's fun as fuck. And like, I love like Narco. He's like, I don't want to do this. I'm like, oh, yes, you do. Like, they do, man. Like, it's like, take a break from being like, dude, like, we respect all of you guys as like serious cappers. Take 5 minutes off, man. It's cool. Like, just have fun. That's the whole idea. That's why this show is fucking hilarious. But that's it for the show, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm on here. I'm promoting. I usually pass on my guests first, but like, dude, I'm on in like a few hours. Finesse. So you guys know, if you're watching this, I'm on in a few hours. Finesse, promote, my friend.
Yeah, I'm not that guy. I'm not really a promote guy, but
you should be, because you're killing it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, we killing UFC right now. We're looking to do it again. It's not what you've done for me before. It's what you're going to do for me. So yeah, we're looking to do it again on Saturday. That's my Twitter right here. You know, follow me there. A bunch of free stuff going on. GoBoys.com is where you catch all my content. And yeah, we doing a lot of free stuff. You know, I'm live on YouTube twice a week. Probably gonna be more than that moving forward. And yeah, that's it, Lou. I appreciate you having me, my long lost Uncle Lou. Always a pleasure on the show. Let's do it again soon. And yeah, let's cash some tickets, make a shit ton of money.
This fucker is too he is way too modest. I don't promote people heavily on the show, dude. He kills like 4 sports, and more importantly, not just follow Finesse because he does free spaces, talks about fucking props. This dude's good, man. Very, very good. Very good. Doesn't charge money for his knowledge. Like, super good. I don't say that. If you've watched this show for years, I don't say that lightly. Motherfucker is excellent. And he loves Omer Yurt 7. So, like, my dude, who's never going to play again. Can we get Turkish props?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Well, like, no, like if Omer Yurt 7, like, just finally plays the Turkish League, like, can I have, like, rebounding?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking dude. Guys, good luck. We will see you in a few hours on this channel with Mcke, and I am going to harass the shit out of Monk. Protect your bags, and we will see you soon. Bye.